As you can tell, I'm back down in the coffee shop for the weekend, and we have the Grateful Dead on. Truckin' is playing. It's a good way to start a Sunday morning. I have my coffee. I have my modern notes, which are really good this morning. So, what have I been up to lately? I think I've went 2 days again without riding. Mostly because I've been walking my ass off the last couple of days. I actually went out Friday night after work, and it was sort of like a girls' night out, so I got together with 3 other women, and we discussed politics. God, what a surprise. And it was a good time. So by the time I got back home, and I didn't drink that much, but by the time I got back home, I was tired. And I had to get up early. So, I didn't write. And then, of course, yesterday, I was in Washington, D.C. most of the day for the Earth Day March for Science. When I got home last night, I actually got home about 9 o'clock last night, which was early. We were fortunate. We didn't have to worry a lot about traffic, comparatively speaking. We still had great crowds. One of the estimations was it was equivalent to about 1/3 of the attendance for the Women's March. Well, we had 1.3 million people at the Women's March, so that means we had between 300 and 400,000 people. And even when me and a group of women I hooked up with finally arrived on the grounds at probably about 9:30, close to 10. It looked as if there were about 100,000 people on the grounds then. It certainly felt like there were about 300,000 people there yesterday, because people were still filing in at noon, just like it happened with the Women's March. People were coming into that all day long. So yeah, I think we had about 300,000 people there yesterday. But last night I charted out the route I walked, and I figured I walked 10.55 miles yesterday, or if you do the kilometer thing, 19 kilometers. Yeah. Sitting down was a premium. If you had an opportunity to sit down, you took it. Fortunately, the subways were not overpacked, they were not overloaded, so we were actually able to sit down, taking the subways from downtown DC out to RFK where our bus was parked. It was great, man. And it rained all day. I will have photos for this. I likely will not get that post up until like Tuesday or Wednesday because there is a lot to go over, but I have a ton of photos. I also got lambasted by my, quote, co-captain, with whom I'm a bit pissed, because her idea of co-captain was I'll do all the work and you can just like stand there and claim to be a captain. And I did not care for that too much. Plus, she was sick. She was coughing, she was sniffling, she was not feeling good, and I had to sit next to her, and I'm like, ugh. I didn't sit next to her on the way back, because she wanted me to squeeze it. She's sick, and she wants me to squeeze in between her and the window. And I was like, no, you're sick. I'm not doing that. So I went actually and sat in, there were a couple of empty rows in the, in the back of the bus, and I went, just sat there and tried to crash out a little bit and got motion sick as a dog. Oh man, for a while there I thought I didn't think I was going to make it. I thought it was going to be really bad news, but got home okay. I didn't feel too bad when I got home. Locked out, man. Looks like we got Machine Head on right now. So anyway, and it rained all day. I got my parka. We bought a parka over at the MLK bookstore by the MLK monument, which I got pictures of me being there too. And that's an impressive as hell monument. It really is. It's just silent and awe-inspiring. It really is. And I got some, you'll see them. I'm not going to go on about it. But, so like I said, I'm probably not going to get out another excerpt of the book. You're getting the video today. I'm going to do another video this afternoon. I have a ton of shit I need to do this afternoon. I've got to write a TV recap. I've got to do my video. I got to watch Doctor Who. You know, right there, that's basically 4 hours of my day right there. And then I gotta write some. Pick up where I left my kids the other day. You know, my whole afternoon is planned out for me, and at some point I'll probably end up taking like an hour or 90-minute nap, because, man, I woke up this morning and I was like, I've actually been up a couple of times today. I woke up at 2 in the morning, just feeling like a sore bruise, and then I woke up again at 6, and then fell back asleep, and was out for about a good 45 minutes. And when I woke up again, it was around 6:45 I just finally got out of bed, because, you know, around 7 o'clock I get up and I start getting ready to come down here. You know. But the last excerpt I put out, it was Deanna sneaking and peeking around and witnessing Carrie giving Annie a gift. And we already have Rennie, who is a regular reader to this blog. She's been with this blog like for a long time now. And the comment she left was, Carrie gave Annie a ring. You know, because it was a small package. And, you know, as she pointed out, the first gift he gave her was a necklace. And then he gave her the charm bracelet. That was for their anniversary. And then for Christmas, he gave her earrings. So what's left? What's left? Yeah, there's only one thing left that you can, you know, when you're going for the quadfectria, there's really only one thing left that you can go for, and that's a ring. Now, is it the ring? If Carrie gave Annie a ring, it's not the ring, because Annie has already stated that when it comes time for engagement, she wants an astral etching. And that's one of the other things that would delay their engagement, is they don't know how to do an astral etching yet. But they are learning astral disciplines, this book. You know, who knows? It's real strange because for them, they know they're getting married. I mean, you know, that's it. It's already planned. It's in the works. They're chosen for each other. You know, somebody arranged that marriage like at Carrie's birth. You know, Carrie and Annie, their marriage was arranged within like a second after Carrie was born. So, you know, engagement is one of those things that they're not necessarily doing for each other. They're doing it for like the parents and stuff like that. But yeah, the chances are pretty good that Carrie gave Annie a ring for her birthday. We know Annie likes to wear her jewelry. She always wears a necklace and she always wears a charm bracelet. The earrings are for special occasions. But a ring? A ring, you say? Let's put one and one together here. Let's see. If Annie did get a ring for her birthday and she decides to wear it most of the time, did I not say her parents are coming for Samhain to watch the races? I wonder how, if Annie got a ring, I wonder how that's going to go over with the folks. Oh, it also depends on which hand she wears it on. And we know Annie's right-handed. And it was kind of hinted in the excerpt that whatever happened involved Annie's left hand. Refresh my memory. What actually ends up going on the woman's left ring finger? Oh gosh, you know, and Annie ain't gonna give a shit if her parents call her on that. You know, what have you got on your hand there, Annie? Oh, it's a ring, Papa. See, a ring. Why are you wearing it on your left hand? Because I'm right-handed. Do you know what ring is supposed to go on your left? I know, Papa. I'm 14 years old. I know what goes on my left hand. Stop being such a prude. Yeah, that conversation writes itself. You know it's gonna happen. Daddy's little girl, she ain't so little anymore. And really, she isn't. She even said when she was leaving for school at 11, "I'm not your little girl. I'm not that little. You know, I'm not that little girl you think you're sending off." And Annie really hasn't been, not for a long time. You know, she has a maturity level that's equivalent to anyone who is not being affected by massive amounts of estrogen. That could all be changing now because, you know, we know they're getting hit up with hormones pretty hard now. And like I said, this could be their hardest year ever. For more than one reason. So,
What's that? How are you?
Deanna's last comments in that excerpt seem to indicate that things in the future for these two may not be all that rosy, so you need a little bit of that ominous foreshadowing. So we'll put the sleep bed there. But the next part, they're going to start getting into some interesting things, and as I may have indicated, the chapter they're in now, I was working parts of it out in my head, going over what's going to happen in one of the scenes, and it's going to be kind of bizarre. But we like bizarre. We haven't really had bizarre, and we need bizarre. But let's see. We kind of know it might have something to do with Deanna taking the kids somewhere like on the other side of a curtain, which is possible. And if that's true, do we know of anyone who lives on the other side of that curtain? Yeah, that's a real good possibility too, so. I already showed you what the layout is, and like I said, from looking at the titles I use as headers for each of my scenes, it should be pretty simple to figure out what's going to happen. Yeah. But as I'm going along, I'm actually working out more and more parts of the novel. And it's getting pretty interesting. You gotta love it. You really do. You gotta love it. It's actually starting to gel a little bit. The first act was really the first part that was completely gelled, and then Act 2 and Act 3 were sort of like, meh. But now now that I'm actually spending more time trying to figure all this stuff out, which I hadn't been doing for a while, Acts 2 and Act 3 are starting to gel quite nicely, and I'm starting to get a real feel for what's going on in the novels. So that's a good thing. That's what I like. That's what I have to do. And then I'm sitting here thinking, it's not going to be long before I have to start laying out the D-level novel. And that is going to be hell. There's going to be some shit that happens in that novel. This is like, but what will happen in the D-level novel? One of the things that will happen. Remember in the B-level novel, Carrie brought up the fact that at the time of the B-level novel, Annie's next 2 birthdays would happen on a Friday and a Saturday. Well, the C-level novel, the birthday we just saw, was Annie's birthday happening on a Friday, because we know this for a fact because Deanna said she had her special class with the kids. And she held them a little longer than necessary because the normal divination class is actually, I believe, in the morning. So Friday afternoon is when she has her special class with Annie and Carrie. And she held them a little longer than normal to anticipation, that sort of thing. So we know that was Annie's birthday on a Friday. In the D-level novel, it's going to be on a Saturday. And spoilers, Annie will get permission to go back to Pamporovo. Or Sophia, we don't know which one, but she will get an opportunity to leave the school that day. to go have a birthday party with her family. It'll be the last, really the last birthday party she gets to have with her family as she turns 15 years old. And it'll be the last birthday party that she has as a single daughter. The next birthday would be on a Sunday. They probably could do it on a Sunday too, but we'll see what happens. 13th birthday, yeah. We'll see what happens. But one of the things that will happen is Annie's extended family will get together. Her grandparents on both sides. And that will be a good time to bring the boyfriend and introduce Carrie to her extended family. Yeah. And I had already decided, probably as long ago as a year, maybe even a year and a half, that scene will involve a long conversation between Carrie and her maternal grandmother, Pavlena's mother, who will want to know a little bit more about this this ginger hair boy. And yeah, there will be a part where Annie's grandmother will say, I want to speak to him, and they'll go off alone somewhere and have a conversation. That'll be interesting. That's really the interesting thing and the great thing I like about the story is that you're seeing all this stuff that's happening with Annie's side of the family. Carrie is intimately involved with Annie. So it only makes sense that as they get older, her family is going to want to know more about Carrie. And he'll be 14 years old then. Annie will be turning 15. It's natural that the grandparents are going to want to know a little bit more about this kid who, this kid who will be supplying them with great-grandchildren one day. Helping supply. It requires two to tango for that one, so Pavlena's mom, and I have her mother's name actually written down. Let me see if I can bring this up, because I do have her name written down. Of course I do. I have Annie's tree all worked out. I have Carrie's tree all worked out too. But of course I know what Annie's grandmother's name is. Let's see, Annie Kirilova here. Let's go to Annie's family tree. Pavlena's mother, and her mother's name is Dvorah, and she was born in 1950. Actually, she was born July 19, 1950. And in case you were wondering, she was 22 years old when Pavlena was born. Pavlena was born August 28th. So Pavlena's birthday is literally like 30 days before her daughter's birthday. So yeah, there you go. Oh, and here's an interesting fact. Now, Victor is a little older than Pavlena by about 3 months. But Pavlena's mother is actually 5 years older than her husband, who was born literally almost exactly 5 years after his wife. Their birthdays are within like, oh gosh, they're within 15 days of each other, so 2 weeks. So there you go. And Pavlena and Victor were both 34 years old when they got married. I actually think should change it. I think Pavlena was 34 at the time she got married, because as we know, they were married on the first day of summer, 6/20/1997. And Pavlena was pregnant 2 years later. They did not waste any time. They did not waste any time, no. So, there you go. Gotta love it. There you go, you gotta love it. And now the sunshine's coming in, so, you know, I'm all bright. I'm also getting all warm, too. So, not really a lot else I can talk about, but we're going to try to get through today. Today is going to be rough, it really is. After the Women's March, I basically laid around the house all day and just like, you know, it was hard. It was really harsh. And I don't feel as bad today, where I just feel sore in certain parts of my body, whereas after the Women's March, I felt like a gigantic bruise. I really did. It felt like somebody was just beating on me all day long. So I think it's because I really kind of paced myself out more this time, and since I was with a group of people, we took rest breaks when necessary. We went and got something to eat. That helped. That helped a lot. You know, you gotta pace yourself when you're protesting. Seriously, it's all about pacing yourself. So there you go. So we're coming up on 29 minutes, and this is as good a place as any to end the video. So you will get another video tomorrow, and you'll see what it is. It's going to be something special. It's something that I thought of a couple of weeks ago, and I think it'll be a good and informative thing to go through. So I will see you then. Have a good rest of the day, rest of the week, and I will see you out on a blog. Bye.